Peasants, an attack of 4, charge bonus of 1, total defense of 3, although they can have armor upgrades. Not really good for much apart from keeping the peace cheaply. I would prefer Town Militia and only use peasants if you're strapped for cash. They really have no morale and will break too easily. Town Militia, an attack of 5, charge bonus of 2, total defense of 7. These guys can have armor upgrades. They can get chainmail after the leather. They're good at defense on city walls or even castles if you deploy them there. Basically peasants recruited into a militia unit and as a result don't have the best of morale. Right, the Spear Militia are again an attack of 5, charge of 2 and a defense of 7, and again can be upgraded to chainmail. But these guys have a longer spear and a longer shield, and this gives them the ability to fight cavalry, which Town Militia can't do. So these guys do Schiltrum, and as I say, they are effective against cavalry, although again the morale is low. Okay, the Halberd Militia, again attack of 5, charge of 2, but now a total defense of only 1. These guys are unarmoured. They can be armoured upgraded, so that really is a must. Their weapon is effective against armour, not against cavalry. They can form a spear wall, so it's good for defense, but these are the guys to fight heavy infantry that are coming in. Okay, the Pike Militia, an attack of 7, charge bonus of 2, and again a total defense of only 1. These guys are unarmoured. They need armour upgrade, really they do. They can form the spear wall in defense. They're effective against cavalry, so these can be good troops if you give them the armour upgrade, and they have a better morale than most militia units. Right, Sergeant Spearmen. Now we're getting into castle professional units. They have an attack of 8, charge bonus of 3, and total defense of 10. Again, you can give these guys chainmail armour upgrade, and yeah, these are effective against cavalry, and these are your early spearmen, professional spear units for defense against cavalry. Armoured Spearmen, again another professional castle unit, attack of 8, charge bonus of 3, total defense of 15. These guys come with chainmail as their default armour. Really effective against cavalry, and really good at any sort of defense. So when you can, these will become your staple spearmen. Zwei Hander is a professional soldier from the castle, an attack of 14, charge bonus of 6, and a total defense of 11. This guy wields a two-handed sword, so he has no shield. That's why his defense is a wee bit low. Yeah, he is the heavy infantry of the Empire. Right, the Forlorn Hope. Not a castle unit, but city. They're not militia though. They have an attack of 17, charge bonus of 6, and total defense of 12. The disadvantage of this unit is there's only 60 units rather than 120 of the Zwei Handers from the castle. However, they will give their all for the Empire. Right, Peasant Archers, the first level of missile troops. Melee attack of 2, missile attack of 5, charge bonus of 1, total defense of 1. These guys can get armor upgrade up to chainmail. The arrows are faster rate of fire than the Peasant Crossbowmen. Shorter range though, but they can be set on fire to burn siege equipment and also give it some armor piercing capability. The Peasant Crossbowman, he has a melee attack of 2, missile of 9, charge of 1, total defense of 1. Again, he needs armor upgrade, which he can get to chainmail. He has a slower rate of fire than the archer, but he has armor piercing bolts, so he can at least shoot heavy infantry when they're coming, and he should be your main defender. Crossbow Militia, as the name says, these are built in the cities, so that gives the city automatically a missile unit for defense, and this is a good missile unit for defending. City, melee attack of 2, missile 9, charge bonus of 1, total defense of 1. They can have armor, in fact need armor upgrade and get to chainmail, but their bolts are armor piercing. The Pavise Crossbowmen. The stats say it all. Melee attack of 6, missile attack of 12, charge bonus of 1, total defense of 14. These guys are already got chainmail armor, and with their long range bolts they're deadly against all cavalry, armor cavalry, heavy infantry. Yep, you need these as your defenders. Get them when you can. The mounted sergeants are like the light cavalry of the Empire. Attack of 9, charge bonus of 4, total defense of 13. They can have armor upgrades. Yeah, use them for chasing down rebels, routing troops, or attacking undefended missile troops. Mailed Knights. This is your standard cavalryman in his chain mail armor. Attack of 10, charge bonus of 6, total defense of 14. Yes, he'll charge and defeat most units on the battlefield, but don't charge directly into spearmen. Spearmen will take these guys down, so always charge into flanks or into the backs of spearmen. Feudal Knights, basically better armor defense than mailed knights. Same thing, good against most infantry, especially undefended missile troops. Again, watch spearmen. You don't want to charge straight into spearmen. You want to hit them from the flanks, if at all possible. And heavy infantry also can do damage to mailed knights and feudal knights. The Holy Roman Empire Imperial Knights. Attack of 10, charge bonus of 8, so that's gone up, and a total defense of 16, and that's gone up. They've got better armor. Basically, again, treat cavalry as your wrecking balls, smashing into melee troops and infantry. However, try and outflank and outmaneuver spearmen. The Gothic Knights have attack of 13, charge of 8, total defense of 15. Their defense is down because these boys are so well armoured. They don't have a shield. So that says it all really. These guys will just smash anyone they can confront head on. Again, keep away from spears. Spears and horses don't mix too well. Merchant Cavalry Militia. Light cavalry, basically. Attack of 6, charge bonus of 2, total defense of 14. So they have better armor than, let's say, the mountain sergeants. But their upkeep is more expensive than mountain sergeants, but they're a lot cheaper to recruit. And these guys are really only good for chasing down routing troops or attacking missile troops. They're not good against infantry at all. A unique unit to the Holy Roman Empire is the Teutonic Knights. They have an attack of 14, a charge bonus of 8, and a total defense of 17. These guys are a good wrecking ball, and they can take on any infantry. Again, spear units, if they're light, yes, no problem, but try and avoid head on. These are real good chargers. The mounted crossbowmen, well, some people like them, some people don't. As you see, a melee attack of 7, a missile attack of only 5, charge bonus of 2, total defense of 10. It gives you fast moving missile troops that are armor piercing bolts. There is that, but yeah, they have their place. So in conclusion, who's the best unit? Well, I think the Pavise Crossbowmen is excellent, both melee and missile attack. He's armoured. Him, along with an armoured sergeant unit, make 2 of the best infantry units coupled together, formidable. And buy them when you can.